Houston. So folks, if you didn't have water damage to your car, you probably know someone who did. And here to help with questions about filing a claim or getting repairs, maybe even replacing your car, please welcome Jeremy Robertson and Brad Fink of Christian Brothers Automotive. Hi, guys. Okay, so a lot of cars damaged here. That's a mess. I've had a lot of friends affected, you know. And so what does it essentially mean when the car is totaled out? That means you're going to get a new car, right?
Correct.
Even if the car is not fully covered under insurance, sadly, right?
Correct. The insurance company is basically going to write you a check for what they feel the value of the car is.
Okay. And is it, I mean, when it comes to moving forward with repairs, a lot of people have been putting off dealing with their insurance because they don't want to pay a deductible, they don't want to lose their car, they don't want their car to be totaled, essentially. So step one, what do you do if that's your car right there in the drink?
Sure. So if you're currently in the water, you want to call a tow truck or some service to be able to get you out. You can call the Christian Brothers shop close to you, and we can help organize that. But it's just vitally important to know not to start the car. Don't turn the key, don't put power to it, and don't start the car. You can create more damage.
Oh, what happens to the car if you try to start it? What's the damage? I mean, you risk flooding the engine?
Sure.
You do, yeah. So think of your car kind of like your body. When you go underwater, if you take a deep breath, water goes in places where it's not supposed to. It's the same thing with your car. It needs air to breathe as well. And so if your engine's been submerged and you try to start it, it sucks in water. You'll cause immediate damage to the engine.
Oh, interesting. Because I feel like the immediate instinct for a lot of people would be to go out and try to start the car and see if it works.
Just to see what happens.
But don't do that.
No.
Right.
Is it definitely game over? I mean, if your car had, was sitting in 2 feet of water and the engine was partially or fully submerged in water, does that mean, pretty much 100% your car is a goner?
No, not necessarily. So that's what the professionals are for. That's what Christian Brothers can help you with. We can determine how significant the damage was, how far it went. We can report back to your insurance company. Once you make the initial call to start the claim and we receive the car, we handle the rest of the process for you. And so we'll manage how extensive it is, get back with your insurance company, and together we'll partner with the insurance company to make sure that we get the best determination for you and your needs.
Okay, so what's the first thing? Like, let's say you're in a scenario where maybe your car was in the driveway or it started in the driveway and then was sort of taken out to the street in the flood. What's the first thing you should do? Call insurance?
At this point, yes. With the amount of claims that have been filed already, call your insurance company because they're either going to set a tow up for you. If they're inundated with calls, you can call your Christian Brothers. We'll get a tow for you, but they need to be involved from the beginning.
Is it true that, 500,000 cars, an estimated 500,000 cars were damaged? That seems, unbelievably high.
Sure.
That does. We heard this morning, can't verify it. We've heard this morning that number is almost doubled at this point.
Yeah.
Almost doubled?
We've heard almost a million cars at this
Almost
point.
a million cars?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
That have had some sort of damage.
Does that mean everybody's car insurance is going to go up?
I don't know enough about insurance to answer that question well, but I'll tell you, in a catastrophe like this, my assumption would be no. It's not your fault. You didn't do anything wrong. This is a natural disaster. And so right now it's just a matter of trying to get through as many claims as they can as quickly as possible, and then start the repair process if the car can be repaired, getting that going, and if the car needs to be totaled, start doling out funds.
One thing that I didn't think about until our executive producer Don Graham brought this up in our meeting today. What about cars that are completely waterlogged or damaged right now, and then they get sold at auction because maybe they're still drivable? A few months from now, are we going to see the market flooded, well, no pun intended, flooded with used cars that are potentially damaged, but maybe, those damages didn't appear on Carfax because an insurance claim was never made? Is this like a buyer beware scenario moving forward?
I think anytime you have a situation like this, there's going to be buyer beware, but that just goes day to day with cars. when you're purchasing a new car. So we do pre-purchase inspections at all the Christian Brothers as well, where we can help you determine if you're getting a good car and if you should purchase that car. And we can look if it's been wrecked. We can sometimes see if it's been flooded. And so we can check a few things to help you with that determination. And yeah, we do need to be careful.
Yeah, so I mean, just going to any used car dealership, they're often purchasing cars at auction. Maybe those cars would have been flooded. So something to think about. It looks like Harvey is staying with us, right? The effects of Harvey will stay with us for quite some time.
For a long time, yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Well, thanks so much for stopping by. If you guys at home would like more info on Christian Brothers Automotive or to find a location near you, you can visit cbac.com. Jeremy and Brad, thanks again.
Absolutely.
Sorry the air conditioning is so cold here today. All right, coming up next, where storm survivors can get free childcare during the school year. We'll be right back.